Hi, Dennis Hall here with the Western Chuckwagon Association. I'm standing here with young Eric Tremblay. Now, Eric Tremblay comes to us out of Grand Prairie, but you have been traveling around, not only this year, but last year as well. Of course, your dad is Norm Tremblay from Gen Trucking, and you started coming around with the show last year, with the Western Chuckwagon Association last year, as, I guess, an observer.
Yeah.
Is that your first experience with chuck wagons?
Yeah, last year I just came around. I wasn't too fond of rodeos at the start, but my dad got me here, and then I just jumped right into it.
And in a big way too, because you actually had last year your very first timed event. After not even hanging around rodeos or doing anything, you jumped in the back of a chariot all the way up north of here.
Yeah, in Fort Nelson.
In Fort Nelson, and you actually were in a timed event. You ran your very first race.
Yeah.
How did that feel? Can you remember back how that felt?
It's like nothing I felt before. It's the adrenaline you get, and I can't even describe it.
So you are now a bona fide chariot racer.
Yes.
You've traveled now, how many shows have you been to actually this year?
6 or 8, 6, 8, around there.
Somewhere between 6 and 8 shows. Yeah. The last show we were at, or the last show that you performed at, that was back in Rycroft, and you had an excellent run there. You had a couple of excellent runs in Rycroft, as a matter of fact.
Manning also.
And Manning between now and there was yes, you were in Manning, and a couple of nice runs in Manning. Now, of course, now you have the pony chuck wagons.
Yeah.
So you have the ponies, but you're quite involved with the thoroughbreds as well. You've kind of come on board up in the sound booth. You're, as a matter of fact, this show and the next show, you're going to be handling the timing.
Yes.
So I guess we could say that it's gotten into your blood as well.
I'm hooked.
You're hooked. What's your plans for the future as far as this? Are you wanting to get in the big wagons? Or are you quite happy with where you are, or you want to add a couple more horses, or what do you think you're going from here?
Well, next year I think I'm going to go into the pony chuck wagons for a couple years, and then just get more comfortable with the thoroughbreds, doing thoroughbred carts, and then, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, see me in the thoroughbred wagons.
I've noticed too at a lot of these shows you've been hanging around with a lot of the rodeo queens. How are you making out there?
Well, it's a win-win situation.
A win-win situation. Yeah. Is this for you or for the queens?
For
both, I guess.
For both. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm happy to see that. It's very nice talking to you, Eric.
Nice talking to you, Dan.
Good luck in your race this afternoon.
Thank you.
All right. Coming to barrel number 3, Russell Assassin. Shell sponsor that barrel number 2. Absolutely nobody coming to first barrel. It's Eric Tremblay for Gen Trucking and Silverwood Oats. And away they go. Good jump all the way around. Let's see who can make these barrels now. We've got a dandy. Look at these. Oh, a little bit of trouble with the KO barrel now. For young Eric Tremblay, but that was close, because he's got the rail spot ahead of Russell Assassin now. He's going to hold on to that spot. Russell has the lead, but Eric has the rail as they come down now to corner number 2 with a 1-horse lead. Now Eric is putting on the jets and turning up now into the backstretch. He's going to take over the lead. It's going to be side by side. These guys are making a race out of it as they're coming down now, halfway down the backstretch drive. They're reaching over, they're handing coffee back and forth by the look of things as they're coming down now to corner number 3. We've got a slight lead by Gen Trucking and Eric Tremblay now as they're coming down into corner number 4. They are neck and neck even. Stephen, why don't they just have one axle as they're coming down now into the 4th corner on the way home in the backstretch drive. This is the race of the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let them know that you're with them. Here we go. Who's it going to be? We've got a dandy by a nose. Eric Tremblay. This match is going to be close. Gen Trucking just by a nose in second spot. Off we go. Good jump over there by Eric Tremblay. He's going to nudge that barrel, but it's standing. It's moving. Russell having a little trouble, but he's getting going now. And Eric Tremblay has got this racetrack all to himself. Let's see if we can get Russell going around. Yes, he's going to straighten them out and make the horses do a run out there. As they're coming out into now, Eric Tremblay is now coming on to the backstretch. So unless he slows down to have a coffee or a cigarette or something like that, I think he's going to win this race. There he goes now, almost at the quarter-mile mark, crossing the line, waving to some fans along the way, as he's going to do this all by himself. He's coming to corner number 3. How's Russell making out? He's but just entered the backstretch now. Now he's at the quarter-mile mark. Jen Trucking and young Eric Tremblay is coming down to corner number 4. He's on his way home. Let him know where home is. Here he comes, Eric Tremblay, all by himself. Another great race for young Eric Tremblay, crossing the line. And making up for a little bit of lost time, here comes Russell Absass, and once he gets those guys out of the barrels, they run pretty fast. Russell Absass down sponsored, crossing the line.
Not quite the races they had yesterday, but they...
Trucking out of Grand Prairie and Silverwood Oat sponsored. Here is young Eric Tremblay coming at you from Grand Prairie, and there he is. Brand new to this year, there he is, Eric Tremblay.